What do we have over here? That is some nasty stuff. If you saw in the last video, we chopped it all down. We're finally home, and we're getting into it. And I'm going to tell you why this looks like that. And if you look over next to the swing set, we are doing the same thing there. We smoked that off, and we're reel mowing over there, and we're going to be reel mowing over here too, which I am already, but we're finding some other difficult tree roots and dog pee spots that are on more bent grass. And it's just, this whole place is a mess, and we're going to fix it all up, and we're going to document the whole entire thing. But first, let me get all my stuff set up, and I'm going to explain why we're doing this and how we got it to like this. So first, once you start reel mowing, which I have been on my channel for probably 5 years now, and then you go to long grass, it just doesn't cut it. It doesn't give you that same feeling inside after you reel mow and it's all tight. It's like real tight. And you know, long grass is cool. You can hide all the imperfections, but that short grass looks really good using a reel mower, especially at the cylinder when it's all flying around and stuff. That's awesome. But second is that we just came from Florida. We do a lot of putt-putting, and some of you down south call it mini golf. You know, I'm not using a driver, I'm putting, so it's putt-putt. But my wife wanted a putt-putt golf course in the backyard. I've done it once before, but now we're gonna have it poolside. As you can see, we have a pool, and how sick is that gonna be? Having flags and everything all right there. And then also over there, so the kids can putt, we can putt, it's gonna be fantastic. But how did we get here? Okay, I did a different method, all right? We use this stuff called glufosinate. It is different than glyphosate. Sounds very similar, but glufosinate is by Liquid Harvest. It's a non-selective herbicide. But the thing is that it doesn't come with all the lawsuits and sicknesses that you hear about glyphosate and how nasty it is. So, you know, in a sense, it's the same product almost, but it doesn't have all the troubles, I guess. So we used it. It's been about a week, and as you can see in this spot right here next to our swing set, boom, there's one done. Still, I'm waiting a little bit till it gets crispy, but over poolside, we are nice and crispy chicken over there. So we're gonna dethatch all this and get it going. We're trying out different types of peat moss. There's two different types in here. One's an expensive, one's a cheap. We're gonna give it a shot, but first we have to dethatch here and get all this up. And if you look, there's a storm brewing, temperature's dropping. I don't know if we're gonna make it. So here we go, let's dethatch. You know, I found sometimes that is thunder. I found going backwards with the dethatcher actually tears it up even more. All right, it's starting to rain. We got to hurry up. Rain couldn't hold off. 30% chance. 30% of the time, it works every time it rains on a project.
60% of the time, it works every time.
All right, it's not coming down too bad. I'm going to run it over with the lawnmower real fast. Oh my Lord. This ain't no joke. I don't know. Maybe if you guys can see that, it's all in the pool. Well, all right. There it is. It's pretty good. It's good enough. It's starting to thunder. There's a little bit of lightning, and it's starting to rain. So I'm going to cover all this with dirt, typical. And then we're going to make a little potion, and we're going to spray it. And I've already done this year a couple times. It seems to be that I keep doing the same products over and over again, but I mean, this is where we got to start, guys. It's like, I want this yard to get to maintain level. If you guys have been watching my channel, it's like I had to start from scratch wherever I was at, because the old owners, they're not psycho like me with the lawn care. So, but we're gonna get the dirt, level it out. I bought this tiny little crap level. It should work out. and we'll see how well that works. And then after that, it's seed and peat moss. So we're going to take a little break here, let the rain pass. It's kind of sprinkling on me right now. Storm's rolling in, and we'll finish up. Well, all right. It looks like we got a little break in the rain, so we're going to go for this. Try and level some stuff out with this filtered dirt here. Screen dirt, maybe? This was the main area here. All right, let's get our new little toy. Oh, yeah. This thing's nice. It's nice and heavy. This ain't bad at all. It comes right down. Crappy one that I had. Oh, look at that. It's like as you rotate it, you're like, oh, this is nice. I'll leave a link down low to this thing. Getting it flush with the sidewalk. Kind of step down on it. All right. Start throwing it around. Time to spread it on.
Spread it on.
And over time, we're gonna add more and more because this, this area is not perfect, but it is level enough to reel mow. And what a lot of people don't know, you see these guys, a lot of them on there, they're reel mowing, like myself. A lot of people thought that my last lawn, even though I was doing sand and all that other stuff, that it was super level. That thing was on a slope. There were bumps in it. It was nothing super special, but it did look good. It's gonna get all dirty again. It's all right though. All right, let's take a look. There it is. Not too shabby. It's all scuffed up. We got the super low spot right here all done. So now the situation is, what are we going to put down? Because Kentucky bluegrass, that's what my wife likes. She wants that. But it takes so long for that stuff to germinate. It's going to take like 2 weeks for that stuff to start growing. And we're really going to have to watch this because it is July. And this is a terrible time to do renovations. But I don't care because I have nothing else to do but to water this and protect it from the heat. So I'm not going on vacations. I sit at home and do this and other things like golf. But that's another thing too. If you guys want to see golf on here, I'm actually pretty decent at golf. No one knows that. And I was thinking about throwing some golf videos on here, maybe like 9 holes, just some commentary talk. But or perennial ryegrass, Kentucky bluegrass or perennial ryegrass. This place is a mess. All right, I'm gonna make a decision. Well, all right, calls for, this is like just shy of 300 square feet. So it's around 1 pound of Kentucky bluegrass is what we chose. We're going with Midnight. And this is like 1.2 right here. So we're gonna put this in the whiz and we're gonna spread it out. I kind of got it on a high number. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like nothing. So I'm probably gonna end up putting more on because I'm crazy. Whoa, that comes out quick. Even coverage here. Probably grow some grass on my patio here. That's the thing, when you're seeding with Kentucky bluegrass, it just like looks like absolutely nothing. It's like a powder. I'm not afraid to go a little bit heavy. And this thing, Kentucky bluegrass, will do this thing where it'll sprout and pout, where like everything's looking good. And then it just stops and you're like, did I do something wrong? And what was here before, this was all bent grass. I was gonna leave it alone. If you saw my video when I came back, chopped it down. I'm like, I'm gonna fertilize it. I was like, this stuff is so ugly. I'm like, it was a hodgepodge and this whole subdivision is like bent grass out here. All right. So from a video I did earlier, doing perennial ryegrass, now we're doing bluegrass, we can do this combination. So what I have here is mesotrione and propiconazole. These are both from Liquid Harvest as well. And this is gonna help keep away weeds. And then I have bent grass in there. Hopefully this will help keep that away when this is all growing. Propiconazole, this is to help protect the seed, but also help the seed germinate. This is kind of like a jump starter for seed. And then we have the 318-18. We're just giving this thing a little shake up and we're gonna kind of give it a little misting. That's it. And then now we water. I'm probably going to get lit up here for wearing shorts. But look, I've been fighting the rain, trying to get this done. It's still hot as hell outside. It's my body, and I'll do what I want to. Don't do what I do. Wear your PPE. I do 99% of the time, but I got screaming kids that need to get out of here, and I got to go in and shower and wash all this off. And if you noticed, the wind is blowing this way. I've been spraying like a good boy that's not wearing pants. Now, a little 318-18. So what I didn't realize is that the camera was pointed way off to the side when I did all this. So now I'm watering it in. We do have sprinklers that will take care of this. I was a hose dragger before, dragging those hose links all over the place. Now we have a sprinkler system, but if you made it this far, you guys are legends. Thank you. You make this so awesome to do. You make me want to do this kind of stuff, you know, so we can get some results. It's always satisfying. But next we'll be, we're gonna go to the landscape yard, and then we'll get more dirt, and we're gonna patch up the area I'm reel mowing already. We're gonna feed it some probably 16-4-8. Right now we got our 318-18 here. But yeah, we'll just fix up what's existing, because we got some tree roots we got to get out of there. Got to get some bent grass out of there and some low spots. Fill that all in. After that, we're going to do perennial ryegrass next to the swing set, because that will germinate faster than this. This is probably going to take like 14 days, I bet, to even see anything. So we'll do perennial ryegrass. That should be dead fully in the next couple days. I'll chop that all down. And then my wife just did these flowers over here. So if you made it this far, why don't you make a comment down below and say, oh my gosh, Danielle, you did a great job on the flowers. So, all right, guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're going to make this beautiful a little bit at a time, because this is a lot of property, and I'll show you guys how to maintain and remodel freaking 20,000 square feet. This is redonkulous. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Heck yeah.